Episode of Konosuba finishes off the series. Season 1 is over. And I have to say that Konosuba wasn't a very enjoyable anime. It was very entertaining. By far, the funniest show that had came out in winter 2016. It was funny as hell. I have to admit it was funny as hell because we just had so many moments. And like the puns, the jokes, the way the characters interacted was just executed almost perfectly that it had me laughing each week. It's rare for a show to do that to me. Like the show that I have watched, the funniest show that I have watched was Baka and Test. Now, not on Baka and Test level, but it was a very enjoyable series. It was a very enjoyable series. And guess what? We have a season 2 confirmed. Not sure when it will air, but it has a season 2 confirmed. Now, if it pulls some High School of the Dead crap, I'm gonna be pissed because we know that at the end of season 1, High School of the Dead, season 2 was confirmed, but now we know that season 2, High School of the Dead is on hiatus. But I'm pretty sure Konosuba won't do that. So this episode of Konosuba, it didn't really feel like a season finale, and maybe because it really didn't feel like a season finale. It just felt like another episode. Like there wasn't really a big like overarching conflict that spread out between different episodes. In this episode, we had the mobile fortress, the Destroyer, and it's like this ancient type of mobile beast thing that moves. Of course, it's mobile, but it's like this beast creation, ancient weapon that moves from ancient civilization. And it has been going on a rampage for I don't know how many years they said, but it has been going on a rampage for quite a long time. And it even destroyed the ancient city that is like was created from. So you have Kazuma in the game. They try to basically take over and destroy this Destroyer. Destroy the Destroyer, because if it's coming towards the town that they're at right now, and Kazuma and the whole family, the whole townsfolk are just like, we're not having this, you're not having this. They tried to run at first, but it was like, this is our town, we can't have it, you're going to try to destroy it. It was like, but how can we destroy it? So you just get the gang, they come, they try to destroy it, they use Megumi, and we see, it's not, what's that leech name, that lich name? They use, after Aqua, she penetrates the barrier. They use explosion. They take it down, and then it self-destructs. And it's so funny how they did this, because Kazuma during the whole time, he was like, don't get excited, no, don't get excited, no, don't celebrate, no, what kind of cliche stuff is this? And because that happens, the Eternal Destroyer was right back up again. Well, not really right back up again, but it was like presented another threat. And that threat was it was going to self-destruct, and self-destruct was going to basically destroy the whole city. And I admired Darkness's like resolve in this episode, because she was just like this the whole time. While the Destroyer is coming, she's just like, okay, this is my country, like my land. Like her family are nobles, and they oversee this land which the town is on. So basically, like, she's a rich kid in secret. Nobody really knows, but she was like, as a knight, I gotta protect this land. So she's like one of the few people that stays and tries to fight against the Destroyer. After they try to self-destruct, she goes and try to go inside of her, not thinking that she could stop the self-destruction. And then because of that, the townspeople was like, okay, we're going with you, Darkness. We're going to destroy it. This is our town. We're not letting the Destroyer destroy our town. Destroy it. We're going to destroy it before it destroy us. Basically solved. So when they get to they find this core of like the Destroyer, and it goes to a little hint to the person who created this mobile fortress. And it was just like, he was like really dumb because he didn't know how to stop it. So he was just going rampage forever until he died. It was really funny. It was like, he was happy that the kingdom that he came from got destroyed, because then he won't die or get executed. So that was really funny. And then we had the Lich. I keep forgetting her name because she was a new character introduced. She didn't really have that significant part of a role. I'm pretty sure she did have inside the light novels. I'm pretty sure it's the light novel series. And we get to the core of it, and it was like, okay, we gotta teleport it. So they teleported. It was like, we don't know where it's gonna teleport at. It can teleport anywhere. And you see Cosmo was like, well, I'm lucky, so most likely they're gonna teleport to no time where it destroys a lot of people. So that happens, and then after that, boom, another threat from the Destroyer. So the Destroyer is really unrelentless in his attempt to destroy everything. The person who created this was like crazy as mobile fortress, secret weapon, ancient weapon that can basically destroy anything. So after that, it's like it was about to like heat up and everything, and basically like overtake the town inside his heat energy. So it's like we need to destroy it, like for good, for final. We need to destroy it before his heat like erupts and it basically blows up again, basically. So they get Megumin, and she gets her power from Aqua, and Aqua like holy power, and she uses crazy explosion. That explosion was awesome, I have to say. That was an awesome explosion, the best explosion that she had probably ever did, and basically destroys the mobile fortress, and that's the end of this the threat, basically. Now what I found interesting was that everything, like, there wasn't even no, in this episode there wasn't no like, oh, everything is back to normal, everything's cool. He said, I'm just living this life back in this thing, and this is how everything is. It wasn't like that. It just felt like another episode. Like, just another episode. Without any like really major threat or any lead up to anything else. Like, no closing off. It wasn't really there wasn't a good closing to this episode, this series, but it was funny as hell. And you see these knights coming from like the imperial capital. They was like, okay, we're getting compensated for saving the town. Not really. Apparently Kazuma is getting arrested because that teleported the core, like that little magic thingy that they teleported, blew up somebody's house, somebody's mansion. It was some noble's mansion. So Kazuma's facing charges of blowing up this mansion because he initiated the teleportation. He was like, you gave authorization to teleportation, so you're gonna take fault for that. The lich somehow not taking fault for that, even though she was an accomplice, and that should happen. And that made me question. If Kazuma is supposed to have really high luck, he's not that lucky. If he was that lucky, he would have got compensated. It wouldn't have landed in somebody's house. He would have, like, everything that he did, that basically, like, when he got compensated and then the money got taken, that's not really good luck. And I'm not sure, is it because Aqua is on the team that is really bad luck? But if it was good luck, he would have good luck. But he really doesn't really have that much good luck. Now, I'm pretty sure they do this for the comedy. Like, they forget that he's supposed to have good luck, and that things supposed to come luckily. Like, he's supposed to have things come to him naturally and good luck, but he really doesn't. So I think they do that because of the comedy. But that was basically all of this episode. It wasn't really that much of this episode to, have any content, have really any thoughts or sayings. But this episode was great. My thoughts on Konosuba, by far one of the top 5 animes of the season, and definitely the funniest #1 comedy anime of the season. It was just too damn good. Yes, it does beat Dagashi Kashi. Dagashi Kashi is a funny series. I love it to death, especially my girls on there, my waifus. They got waifu of the season, Dagashi Kashi. Saya, waifu of the season. But Dagashi Kashi's comedy, I find, is kind of forced and dry. It is funny, but it's forced and dry in my opinion. Unlike Konosuba's, which is just naturally flowing comedy. It's just naturally flowing puns, naturally flowing things. It makes you laugh until your stomach probably can't take it no more. It had that to me once or 2 times, I have to admit. It didn't do it this episode, but it had made me laugh until my stomach was hurting once or twice once I picked up the little hints and puns inside of it. So, Konosuba. Season 2 confirmed. So we know we're getting more of it. Hopefully it doesn't pull a High School DxD, High School of the Dead type bullshit. So that's all I really have to say for Konosuba, guys. I know I didn't do a review for it long, but hope you enjoy it. It has been Ver from Taco Logic. And bring you more reviews later on, not today, but later on in the week, for the other series finales and other episodes 11 of these series. Guys, see you next time.